When you're nice and relaxed and at ease, sonic vibrations can easily travel around the head and upper body and set off new vibrations, and that's why it's important to reduce tensions when we're looking to improve the quality of the speaking or singing voice. To make a voice louder, deeper, or more powerful, it's not just a matter of trying harder. Actually, usually physically trying harder at anything puts us into a state of stress. That is the complete opposite of what we need to improve the power and depth of a speaking or singing voice.
In fact, people often tell us that they have a high or squeaky voice. They want to make it deeper and richer. And of course, there are physical restraints to that because we have the body we have been given. But the good news is that maybe the vibrations you are creating are much deeper than you think they are. It's just the constrictions in your various resonating pipes that are making it sound higher. So you need to get rid of these constrictions. You need to be able to identify where these constrictions are, then reduce your tensions and relax more. Suddenly those vibrations will become resonated and amplified at much lower and more attractive frequencies. Where people make a mistake is to artificially speak lower. For example, they may lower their larynx, as we'll explain more about soon, to sound deeper. Actually, it's good to lower the larynx as an exercise so you can determine your parameters, as we'll show you. But to pretend to sound deep all the time will do you harm in the long run, and you may sound ridiculous.
Let's look at some of the habits you may have got yourself into that may be making your voice higher and thinner than it needs to be. First of all, as we mentioned before in the breathing section, some people are ashamed of their double chin, and so they tend to push their chin more forward than it would naturally fall, and this distorts the vocal tract. And in turn, this creates jaw tension. The lower jaw in particular is home to all sorts of different tensions, so you have to constantly monitor these tensions, particularly in your jaw and neck area. Monitor also your tongue. Anxiety can freeze the tongue on the top of the mouth. Is that where yours is parked now? It's a very common habit to push the tongue to the top of the mouth and just tense it up there in position. It should be really lying on the floor of the mouth if it's not doing anything.
Also, if you want to have a nice, deep, resonant voice, try to be more serious. Now, this is only a minor thing and a bit flippant to say, but have you realized that when you smile, it creates tensions in your upper neck? So if you go around smiling at everyone, your voice isn't going to be as deep or resonant as it could be. Well, maybe this is why villains in movies have deep voices, because they never smile. Although saying that, you can get a nice evil Halloween type sound by having a low voice, articulating precisely and smiling continuously.